Alright guys, today's the day we sell the Yz 490. Kind of a sad day, but it is what it is. I think a guy's coming from like 4.5 hours away to grab it, so he really wanted it. Here it is in the garage at my apartment. Looking pretty good. All fresh, ready to be picked up. Compression is crazy on this thing, as you guys know. I got it pretty much fine-tuned in, except for the main jet, which is coming from Amazon in about, no, it was from eBay. I think it was supposed to be here next week. So I was a little bit too late, but got a pretty good offer on it, so we're gonna take that. Other than that, thing rips pretty good, as you guys saw in this top speed video and the race video. So there shouldn't be a problem there. We'll see what happens when he comes. Stay tuned, should be interesting. Right guys, so the guy ended up coming and picking up the Yz 490. He came from 4.5 hours away, and I gave it to him for 2,000 bucks since he drove so far. So that bike is gone, which is, I wanted 23 for it, but what can you do? 22,000 is good enough. I paid 14 for it, so not that big of a deal. Next project I'm gonna work on is the go-kart. As you guys know, I picked this go-kart up for, I think it was 225 bucks. The guy kind of scammed me into buying this thing. He went into this elaborate plan where he showed me a text from a different guy saying the other guy wanted it for more and whatever, and then I ended up paying, originally I was going to pay 150 for it, then he upped the price another 75 bucks, and it ended up being his brother that texted him, and it was just a big plan to just up the price. So I ended up paying 225 bucks for it, got back home, and the clutch was not working, so I tried to take off the clutch, and of course it was welded onto this rod out the engine right here. And to get it off, I tried spraying it, I tried using a puller, I tried cranking it off with a hammer, I tried pounding on it, I tried a bunch of different stuff, nothing worked. So I ended up taking a Dremel tool and just cutting off the entire clutch. And basically this is what the old clutch looks like. Get this out of the bag here. This is what the old clutch looks like. So I took a Dremel, cut directly down the middle of it, and then pried it apart. So this part would come off, and then you're left with the inside of the clutch, and you had to cut that out. There was like a little tab right here. You had to cut that out, and then finally the last part was like the sleeve that goes on the rod, and then I just cut that off with the Dremel tool, with the cutoff tool, and that seemed to work pretty good. And then got it off, so we're all set to go here. Basically the only thing left to do is to put the new clutch on, which I have right in this bag. This thing was 22 bucks on Amazon, which is pretty cheap. And it works with a I think it's a 420 chain, but this is kind of what it looks like. Pretty nice clutch. It's 10 tooth, so it'll fit exactly on here. 3/4 inch diameter on the bar, so it should slide right on. To get this clutch on, we're gonna have to take off this wheel right here. So we're gonna have to jack up the go-kart a little bit, take off the wheel, and then we'll end up putting this clutch on, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. Because I'd like to have this thing ride and run, and then the plan is to paint it red. So that's what we're gonna try to get done today. Hopefully we can get everything done with it, and it'll be good to go. So first step is going to be to lift the go-kart up and get that wheel off. So just take a log or something. Let's see here. And then just pry this guy up. Oh man. It's heavy. So that's good. So let's take this wheel off and put that clutch on. Stay tuned. Use a nice 13 mil. I think that's what I used last time when I took it off. Let's see here. And yeah, I know you're supposed to have the tire on the ground before you take off the nuts. Doesn't really matter. These are pretty loose already. So we'll zip these off, take off the wheel, and then we'll be able to put that clutch on. So since we had the problem of the rod right here, just rusting up with the clutch. We're going to put a little dab of grease on there just so that doesn't ever happen in the future again. So just spread a really thin layer of grease on there. Make sure you get some between there, all around it. So that will make sure it doesn't rust in the future and bind up on here so we can't get it off. So that should make it easy to get off now. So we'll grab the new clutch, wherever I put that thing. Alright, so here's the new clutch. We're just going to slide that on. So you're going to line up the keyhole in the shaft. We're going to use a rubber hammer, just pound that guy on. So that looks like it's good to go right there. Pretty tight on there. So when I first got the go-kart, this bolt was missing. So we're going to try to find the bolt and put one in here so that prevents the clutch from coming off. So before I look for the bolt here quick, I'm just going to put the chain on. There's a master link that was right here. Now we can just zip this guy on with this clip. And we should be good to go here. Right, so now that the chain is good to go, the last part is that bolt. So I'm gonna look through my bolts and just see if I can find one. Everything else looks pretty good so far. I think, at least. I don't think anything's getting caught up except for that one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Yeah, that fit perfectly. So let's get that bolt and take it for a test drive. Alright, clutch is all installed, everything's good to go. Put the wheel back on. You want to oil the bronze bushing in here, so put a dab of oil right down here, and that should soak into the bronze bushing before you ride it. And then after every ride you want to oil it to keep the clutch good and that bronze bushing good. So let's take it for a ride now. Alright, let's try to start this thing up now. This kill switch is on. This is to on. Pump this a couple times. See if there's any gas in it here. Plenty of gas in it. Should start up now. There we go, now it's running. See if it goes. Like the clutch is working. That's good. Take you on board. Looks like that's working back there. That's good, so everything works pretty much perfectly on this thing. So far, so good. Everything looks really good on it. It doesn't do that hesitation at the start anymore. Has really good takeoff, idles perfectly, so I think we're good to go here. Alright, so that was a quick flyby. Seems to be working pretty good. Now we're going to paint it up and try to sell this thing for what I paid for it. Which could be a little bit challenging because these go-karts don't go for very much. So hopefully we get $250 for it, and that'll be that. So let's paint this thing up, see what that looks like. Alright guys, just got done painting this thing. I ran out of red paint, so it doesn't look the greatest in the world, but it's good enough to sell it now. So I painted the railings red, and then the back of the what's it called? The roll bar black. So it looks a lot better than it did. I ran out of red paint, like I said, so I couldn't get every little spot. Then the back of the motor I painted black as best as I could because I ran out of the black too. I just ordered some new black on Amazon, so I used the VHT paint. Works really well, and that's what I used for this thing. So we'll get this thing cleaned up and then get this thing posted on Facebook Marketplace. And I'll show you guys how I go through the listing and whatnot, and what to post and what to put in the description and all that good stuff, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, now we're going to go take some pictures of the go-kart and post it up for sale. For taking pictures, you want like a nice open spot, some scenic trees in the background maybe, but I usually do it in the nice green grass, so the picture turns out really well. So this is the location I chose right here, so you can see what it would look like in a picture. Be just like that, so you got little trees in the background. It looks really good, so let's take some pics and post this. Alright guys, so we got the pictures of it right here. Boom, 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 boom. So now that we have the pictures, we can go to Facebook Marketplace on my phone. And we're gonna go to, so we're gonna post the vehicles right here. Add a picture. Then you want the best picture first. So pick your best picture out of the pictures. So I think this one's the best one. Then we're just gonna go down the line right here. Next. And then vehicle type. This is going to be more of like a, I think a power sport, I'm guessing. Power sport year. Guessing it's a 1970s or 80s. So I'm gonna put 1970 to 78. Make, let's put Tecumseh motor, model, go-kart, fuel, gasoline, price, let's put $275 up. And then for description, we're gonna write, let's see here. For description, we're gonna go nice go-kart. Nice go-kart. We're gonna put nice go-kart, runs and drives great, brand new clutch, good tires in the back, ready to ride. I think that's what we're gonna put for the description. I think that's what we're gonna put for the description there, and then we can push send. So let me just do that quick. Alright, so I just got done with the description. It says nice go-kart, runs and drives great, has brand new brakes, steering wheel and clutch, tires are good, ready to ride today. And then I add all the tags, and then you push next, and then you're gonna post on Marketplace, or you could post it to the groups, publish, and we should be good to go there. Then we just wait for people to contact us. I'll show you the ad here quick, so you guys can see what it looks like. But the pictures look really nice. People typically click on the ones that look the best, so that looks pretty good in the pictures. Pretty happy with that. Description looks good. everything's good to go. And now we just wait. Alright, so not even 5 minutes later, I got a text from this person. Is this still available? Yes, I said. And this person. So, already 2 messages in the past 5 minutes. That's a good sign. So, that's the build on the go-kart. It's had that thing for probably, what has that been now? 4 months now I've had the go-kart for. Somewhere around there. And I never really did too much with it. But yeah, hopefully some kid can enjoy it and get more use out of it than me. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys want to go follow my Instagram, it's 2_vintage_. I'll pull it up on my phone here quick so you guys can see what it looks like. But I post behind the scenes. Like for example, I said new clutch on the go-kart for the behind the scenes and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see what my Instagram looks like that. Go follow it, 2_vintage_. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. More to come on the Quadzilla, and I'm picking up a new bike right now, so that will be next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and until next time, we are out.